Welcome to the journey of awakening your third eye. This process is not just about gaining knowledge, but about experiencing a new way of perceiving reality. The third eye is often described as a gateway to deeper consciousness, offering clarity and insight beyond ordinary senses. In this video, we'll explore practical techniques and foundational principles that guide you step by step. Whether you're new to spiritual practices or have years of meditation behind you, this approach emphasizes direct experience over theory. Let's begin by understanding the purpose and the transformative potential of awakening the third eye. Process of awakening the third eye is systematic and accessible to everyone. You don't need prior spiritual training, just an open mind and willingness to practice. The techniques described are designed for people living in the world, not for those who wish to withdraw from daily life. By integrating these practices into your routine, you'll gradually build new energetic structures, leading to clearer and more substantial perceptions. Remember, the focus is on experience, not belief. Let's set aside preconceptions and approach each exercise with fresh awareness. Before diving into techniques, it's important to understand the core principles. First, do not force or concentrate, just be aware. Spiritual development is about revealing what's already within, not building something new. Let go of effort and allow hidden aspects to surface naturally. The mind is conditioned to do, but here the key is to be. This approach is called active letting go, a creative openness that invites deeper states of consciousness. Trust that by simply being aware, transformation will unfold. Key distinction in these practices is to avoid creative visualization or imagination. If images or lights appear, welcome them but never try to induce them. This ensures that your experiences are genuine and not products of the mind. By practicing spontaneous awareness, you'll develop the ability to discern real perceptions from mental fabrications. This approach builds reliability and trust in your inner vision. As you begin to practice, remember that there's nothing to believe or doubt. Since you're not trying to create experiences, simply trust what arises. Over time, as perceptions repeat and become clearer, your confidence in your inner vision will grow. The more you practice, the more precise and reliable your experiences will become. Let your journey be guided by direct experience rather than external validation. It's natural to want to analyze what you're experiencing, but during practice, resist this urge. Analysis pulls you back into the discursive mind and interrupts the flow of perception. Instead, cultivate stillness and allow experiences to unfold. After your session, you'll have time to reflect and integrate what happened. Often, the greatest insights come from silent contemplation rather than immediate analysis. Most people are unaware of negative energies around them and lack training in protecting their aura. The third eye, as the organ of subtle perception, helps you detect when caution is needed and teaches you to seal your aura. This isn't based on imagination but on tangible perception of energy. As you awaken the third eye, you'll notice a denser protective energy forming around you, useful not just in meditation but in daily life situations. Reading about spiritual techniques is not enough. Consistent practice is the key to real transformation. You don't need to meditate for hours, even 10 to 20 minutes daily can make a difference. Many exercises can be integrated into your daily activities, becoming habits that nurture your awareness. Persistence is more important than the specific method. Over time, your dedication will lead to deeper realization and lasting change. When it comes to self-transformation, there's no time like the present. Don't wait for the perfect moment or ideal conditions. Begin your practices as you read and let your journey unfold. Every moment spent in awareness is a step toward awakening. Remember, in spiritual work, tomorrow often means never. Take action now and let your experience guide you forward. Spiritual practice doesn't have to be grim or austere. In fact, the most enlightened individuals often approach their journey with playfulness and joy. Engage with the techniques as a child would, with curiosity, seriousness, and a sense of fun. This attitude not only makes the process enjoyable but also increases your chances of success. Remember, spiritual growth is the greatest adventure you can embark on. Different traditions and enlightened teachers see the world in vastly different ways. It's important not to become rigid or dogmatic in your beliefs. Stay open to changing your mind and expanding your understanding. The value of spiritual work lies in direct experience, not in fixed concepts. By remaining flexible, you allow yourself to grow and adapt as your perceptions deepen. Larynx or voice box holds deep symbolic and energetic significance. Ancient traditions recognize the creative power of the voice, linking it to manifestation and transformation. In spiritual practice, the larynx is more than a physical organ. It's a center for energy that can be awakened through specific techniques. By working with the larynx, you amplify psychic phenomena and connect more deeply with your third eye. One foundational practice is throat friction breathing. This involves creating a gentle friction sound at the back of the throat while breathing, with the mouth slightly open. The focus is not on perfecting the sound, but on awakening the energy in the larynx. This vibration can be felt by gently touching the Adam's apple. Over time, this technique becomes effortless and enhances your connection to subtle energies. Throat friction is a sound of energy that quiets the mind and induces a tuned-in state of consciousness. When connected with the area between the eyebrows, it strengthens awareness of the third eye. This technique amplifies psychic phenomena and makes subtle perceptions more tangible. Over time, you'll learn to connect the larynx with other energy centers, enhancing your overall energetic awareness. Throughout history, the voice has been seen as a creative force. In ancient India, the rishis were said to possess vaksity, the power to manifest through speech. This idea appears in many traditions, including the concept of the logos in Greek philosophy and the Bible. The larynx is intimately connected to creative energy, and its awakening is a step toward realizing your own creative potential. There's a profound connection between the larynx and sexual energy. Changes in voice often accompany puberty and menopause, reflecting shifts in sexual hormones. Esoteric traditions suggest that as sexual energy is refined, it fuels spiritual development and the evolution of the larynx. This process is seen as a form of inner alchemy, transforming base energies into higher creative powers. Visionaries like Rudolf Steiner predicted that the larynx will play an increasingly vital role in human evolution. As sexual energy is fully transmuted, the larynx will become the primary organ of creation, even to the point of manifesting physical objects through speech. This transformation is part of the broader journey towards spiritual wholeness and immortality. Another powerful technique involves humming or buzzing, similar to the sound of bees. This practice, rooted in Hatha Yoga, creates a tangible vibration in the larynx and induces an altered state of consciousness. Bees, masters of humming, are symbols of alchemy and transformation. Their ability to turn nectar into honey mirrors the process of refining energy within ourselves. Third eye is the gateway to inner consciousness and the main organ for awakening the body of energy. It acts as a switch, activating higher frequencies and leading to elevated states of awareness. From healing to spiritual insight, the third eye's potential is vast. Connecting with it can set in motion energy flows that benefit both body and mind. Begin awakening the third eye. Choose a quiet space and prepare by relaxing and removing restrictive clothing. Start with humming, then practice throat friction while lying down. Gradually shift your awareness from the larynx to the area between the eyebrows. Place your palm near the forehead, seeking a gentle vibration or tingling. Connect this feeling with the throat friction, allowing the energy to build. Finish by resting in stillness, simply aware of the sensations between your eyebrows. During the first opening, don't force or concentrate on the area between the eyebrows. Keep your focus gentle and avoid moving your eyeballs toward the spot. If you feel sensations elsewhere, simply return your awareness to the third eye. Practicing with friends can intensify the energy, but avoid physical contact to prevent energy transfer. If the experience becomes too intense, opening your eyes will ground you. As you begin working with the third eye, you may notice tingling, pressure, or light between the eyebrows. Sometimes sensations arise elsewhere in the body or fleeting images appear. These are normal and should be acknowledged without attachment. The intensity of experiences can vary from day to day, but even faint sensations are valuable. Over time, systematic practice will transform these subtle cues into clear perception. You'll encounter three main types of experiences in the third eye: vibration etheric, light and colors astral, and purple light astral space. Vibration indicates activation of the life force, while light and colors signal engagement with the astral body. The purple or dark space represents the astral space, a vast expanse of consciousness. These references help you navigate your inner experiences as you progress. It's common not to feel vibration at first. Sometimes expectations or trying too hard can block the process. Let go and allow sensations to arise naturally. If you perceive light instead of vibration, that's also progress. Focus on what's present. With persistence, everyone eventually perceives the vibration. The key is to continue practicing with patience and openness. Third eye is not a physical organ, but an energetic tunnel extending from between the eyebrows to the back of the head. Along this tunnel are various energy centers, each connecting to different realms of consciousness. While the third eye has connections to physical structures like the pineal gland, it's best understood as an organ of energy. For now, focus your awareness between the eyebrows, using this as your main switch for awakening. Main meditation technique involves several phases, starting with throat friction and awareness in the larynx, moving to vibration and light between the eyebrows, then expanding into the inner space and spinning in the vortex. The final phase is the non-technique, resting in pure awareness above the head. Each phase builds on the previous, gradually deepening your connection to the third eye and inner space. Begin by sitting with your back straight and eyes closed. Practice throat friction breathing, focusing on the vibration in your larynx. Adjust your posture for maximum verticality, as this enhances the energetic flow. The goal is to cultivate stillness and intensify the subtle tingling in the throat, preparing your system for deeper phases of meditation. With the throat friction ongoing, shift your awareness to the area between the eyebrows. Connect the vibration in the eye with the friction in the throat. This amplifies the sensation and helps build the energetic structure of the third eye. Keep the experience light and avoid grasping. Let the tingling or subtle pressure arise naturally. Continue with throat friction, but now look for haze, glow, or color between the eyebrows. This spiritual light is perceived with eyes closed and should not be imagined. As soon as you notice any light, connect it with the throat friction to amplify its brightness. Over time, the faint glow will become more vivid, signaling activation of the astral aspect of the third eye. Now shift your focus to the background of the light, a sense of space, often purple or dark blue, extending in front of you. The feeling of expanse is more important than the color. Let yourself be absorbed in this space, decreasing or dropping the throat friction as needed. If thoughts arise, return to the friction to regain focus. Imagine spinning forward and clockwise into the space as if caught in a vortex or tunnel. Let the natural motion carry you, noticing how the qualities and colors of the space may change. This phase introduces the science of vortices, a gateway to deeper realms of consciousness. Approach this stage with respect and curiosity, allowing the experience to unfold. After the structured phases, drop all techniques and simply rest in awareness above the head. Do nothing, look for nothing, just be. This is the art of losing control and letting awareness take over. Remain motionless, allowing the state of pure consciousness to deepen. When ready, gently return your awareness to the body and open your eyes. If thoughts arise during meditation, don't fight them. Simply return your attention to the third eye and continue the practice. Intensifying the throat friction can help quiet the mind. Over time, as the third eye develops, thoughts will become less intrusive and you'll gain the ability to step outside the mind at will. The early days, immerse yourself in as much meditation as possible, repeating the opening and main techniques. Over time, establish a daily routine morning meditation, channel release exercises, seeing techniques, and protection practices. Even short sessions are effective if practiced consistently. The cornerstone is maintaining awareness in the eye throughout daily activities, nurturing your third eye and presence. Purple space perceived in meditation is the same as the space experienced by the embryo in the womb. In spiritual terms, existence means taking position outside this space while initiation reconnects you with it. The goal is not to escape the world but to achieve transformation and enlightenment here and now. Connecting with the space brings inner freedom and lightness, even amidst daily challenges. Channel release techniques awaken and cleanse the etheric body, the layer of life force. Energy flows along specific lines called meridians. By learning to perceive and move energy in these channels, you can correct health imbalances and protect yourself from negative influences. Channel release prepares you for advanced practices, including working with the central channel of energy. Begin by shaking your hands vigorously, then hold them still with palms upwards. Notice the vibration in your hands, alternate awareness between the hands and the area between the eyebrows, then feel both simultaneously. Add throat friction breathing to intensify the connection. This practice strengthens the energetic link between the hands and the third eye, forming a triangle of energy. Rub your hands together vigorously, then hold them still with palms upwards. Observe the vibration in your hands and third eye. Add throat friction breathing to connect and refine the energy. This practice is especially beneficial for those involved in healing or massage, as it enhances the quality of energy flowing through the hands. Feeling vibration in the body is a direct perception of the etheric layer, the life force. Whether in the hands, third eye, or elsewhere, this sensation signals activation of subtle energy. Over time, you'll feel vibration beyond the physical body, confirming its non-physical nature. Trust your experience and let direct perception guide your understanding. Channel release involves stimulating energy lines known as meridians. Use the bridge of your palm to rub along these lines, awakening the flow of energy. Don't worry about perfect anatomical accuracy, let your perception guide you. Over time, you'll map your own energetic pathways, discovering the unique flow of your etheric body. To stimulate the heart constrictor meridian, rub from the root of the palm up the middle of the forearm to the biceps. After rubbing, become motionless and sense the vibration along the line. Add throat friction and connect the sensation with your third eye. Notice how the energy extends into the hand, shoulder, and chest, mapping the flow of the meridian. Heart meridian runs from the root of the palm near the pisiform bone up the inner forearm and biceps. Rub along this line, then sense the vibration and connect it with the third eye using throat friction. Explore how the energy extends into the little finger and beyond, refining your perception of the meridian's path. The lung meridian starts at the pulse area of the palm and runs to the elbow, then up the outer biceps. Rub along this line, sense the vibration, and connect it with the third eye using throat friction. Over time, you'll refine your perception and discover the unique flow of energy in your own body. Traditional meridian maps are guidelines, but your own perception is the ultimate authority. As you practice, you may notice variations in the flow or feel energy in different fingers. Trust your direct experience and allow your understanding of the etheric body to evolve. The journey is about discovery, not rigid adherence to external maps. As you work with meridians, you'll progress through levels of perception. First, you'll feel vibration along the line. Next, you'll sense a flow of energy moving up or down the meridian. With practice, you'll intensify and direct this flow, gaining mastery over your energetic system. Each level brings deeper awareness and greater control.